We're gonna be going old school dirty on this. I'll be mostly reading from the manual. I don't have the manual up, so it's gonna suck. I have not had time to do it today. Old school way of doing this. Good manual overall. Oh, and make sure that's all up correctly. Yes, it is. Yeah. You're gonna be all bitchy about it. Yeah. All right. God, this is such an old style manual too. Oh, you're being one of those little buttheads today, aren't you? Exposure. Yeah, that's fine. My kid wants to be a bitch today. Just a little bit. Now, if we get into some heavy commentary, it'll be fun. Ooh, that would be best. Honestly, I don't know if it's going to show up or not. Yeah. Heads up on it. I mean, he'll get a heads up on it. Oh, that's great. Yeah, let's not do that. I don't know if he's still up or not. I'm gonna message him. Alright. Alright, old school Gundam. Let's go ahead with the Strike Ori Tori. Oh boy, yeah. Give me that part. You fucking piece of shit. Oh, those are tiny. Oh, look, it's so small. Oh, is this the ship sword? Oh, that'd be sick if it comes with the ship sword. Lots of stickers. Does that come with an anti-ship sword? Again, looks like it, or some sort of sword. That looks like an anti-ship sword. Oh, and it has clear eyes. Neat. Awesome. Oh, it is an anti-ship sword. Oh, that's neat. That is really good. I like that. Nebeds are, Ooh, reflecting a lot of light back with that. We're going to keep that to a side. Really not a lot to this. This is a very, very simple kill. Arm is killing me today for some fucking reason. Like, I hit it or something. Oh, wow. Lots of parts falling off these frames today. All I can set aside. Firearm. Yeah, that's falling off too. Damn. Alright. We'll lose those. Yeah, this looks good. I haven't done something this simple in a long damn time. I haven't done something this simple. Yo, what up, Reek? Let's see, is anybody else on the other Discord actually on? Oh god, they're all over there. Holy shit. I might as well switch over to there. Here, let me switch scenes. See what they're up to. Yeah, he's got some new stuff. Just, I don't have the cash for it right now. Just stuff I can't afford, technically. Oh, who's all over there? It's fine. We'll jump over there.
And that's good old Damon for you, reverse engineering the high dollar amount metal build kits so they can make plastic kits out of them.
Is that a Vladdy Cakes I see?
Yeah, it says the Vladracus Cakes.
I only came over here because you're all over here.
He actually did come over here.
Why was that scary for? You guys are always over here when I'm on my game nights. Or Dobbs is playing something.
Well, I went and checked on yours and I was like, well, he's not on, so.
Yeah, we were going to try something different tonight, but it was really kind of in a legality area.
Yeah, I'm just holding off right now on buying another kit because I'm pretty sure you know which one I'm going to buy if I don't win at Vlad.
Oh, yeah, I got to pull that winner after this stream.
I'm back.
Ooh, I will be anxiously awaiting.
Oh, hey Vlad.
Sup? What's up, boy who needs to fix his headset?
No, I fixed the sound alerts last night.
Oh, dude, you're going to lose your hearing if you didn't. I would have...
Dude, okay, so here's the thing. That random sound that was played, that was one of 6 that could have been played.
That's got to be it there.
I showed my wife your reaction to that sound, Dobbs. She died.
Honestly, I would have banned people immediately after that. My hearing is worth more than people watching my stream.
Yeah, I can confirm hearing is important.
Hearing's overrated.
No, it's on the mental.
Hearing's for the rich.
No,
Yes.
Right?
closer to me.
Just like breathing.
Small red one, right beside the headless one.
So some of wifey's online friends are begging her to come down to Oklahoma,
Ah.
Just pull upwards.
and she talked to me about it. Thought it was an idea.
Pull up.
I was a little worried about being closer to the closer to Tornado
Pop in
Alley.
half.
Oh, that's not even closer. That's right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and so I told her that, and then she messaged some of her friends about it, and they replied back saying like, "That's like not moving to Florida because you're scared of sharks." I'm like, that's not it.
Right?
It's like I don't want to be smack dab in the middle of I'm not.
Yeah, I really want to get the Alex 2.0, get my money or ask my dad, right? Yeah, he got a freaking wing perfect grade. It's like that's the one kit I really want. I just don't have $270 to buy it all the damn time.
Especially they make a killing though.
Oh, yeah. I found it weird. I live in the mountains of Kentucky, and what was it, about 10 years ago, back in March, we had a tornado. I think it was an F3 or F4 tornado touchdown in the mountains and pretty much demolished an entire town.
Yes.
What was sad is I had just graduated OSIT at that time and was headed back from Fort Benning to pick up my car.
Someone else,
Currently-
something else picked it up for you.
Oh,
Something.
God.
Something else. Not
Yeah.
somebody.
Well-
Something else.
Thank God it didn't, because that car sat for 3 months in my grandparents' driveway
Right.
after I
The
bought
lightning
it.
strike is done.
And, yeah. Oh. Gee.
We do not have much time left here on stream, folks. We are going to be ending soon. I have to be up early for work in the morning.
Oh dang, and I got here.
Well, I'll be in VC for a bit.
Oh.
What do I need? I need E. I need M.
So, Vlad, I wanted to tell you, I dug into the hunting falcon kit the other night.
Uh-huh.
It has 3 extra sets of V-fins.
Of course it does.
Are they different
So-
at least?
No, it's the same exact set. So if I wanted to use them on another kit,
Yeah.
I could, or I have replacements if the kit decides to take a tumble.
Decides to eat itself off the shelf.
Oh, if I get that assembled, I am making sure it's staying down, because the poses you can put that thing in, especially with having stands for all its funnels, it better stay put.
Right.
Literally that.
And you guys have seen
It
that
comes-
Susan model came out with more stuff just today, right?
Yeah, the
No.
Which one?
The what?
The
one
Dynamax
you-
is getting add-ons, and so is the they now have the even more wing enhancement that's coming out.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. It's like,
Hmm.
yay! Spend more of my money, Susan model. Thank you. Yeah, that was what that blue and gray wing kit is that he got in. That was a perfect grade wing 0. I really wish I could get it. I just don't have the cash for it right now. And let me make sure my stream looks good. Yeah, my stream looks
Great Astray.
Nor have I.
I've got 2 under my belt, and they were both very nice.
good. What now? I
I
missed
have 3. I enjoyed them.
Out of all the, out of 21 years of Gunpla building, I have never built a Master Grade Astray.
it. Oh, they're so good. The only thing you got to watch out for is the knees. They can be a bit tricky.
Oh, Vlad,
Yeah.
when's the draw again?
It's tonight
Tonight.
after stream.
Oh,
Because I ran a bit late with playing with wifey.
is that what they call it? Days.
Phrasing.
I would
No,
say
literally,
phrasing-
she's dragging me through Destiny 2 again.
Oh,
Oh shit, link up with me. Dude, you should have let me know, man. I would have linked up with you guys.
Oh, we just barely got settled in, and now it's like, yay! It's Yar hard time because it's pirates all throughout the game.
Yup.
I have not played Destiny 2 in so long.
Same here.
I just
I'm
got
not-
back into it.
I'm not expecting it to last very long. Her tendencies are, okay, I'm bored, and then a week later, I'm playing something else. Okay, bye. It's like, you too.
Yeah, I don't
that's
have
my
that
wife.
issue.
That's why my wife likes the shorter games.
Right. So we're gonna put 100. The joke is every time we go on vacation, which we haven't done in a while, where we've done it. It's the last when we were in the last apartment. Every time we go on vacation, we'd be playing Diablo 3, and the whole vacation would just go by in a blur.
Oh God, dude, I know.
At that point, you might as well just do a staycation and play Diablo 3.
No, that's literally what we would do: is sit at home and play Diablo 3 for 200 hours.
You know.
Well, I see that as an absolute win, though, sir.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah.
You're running a great game with your wifey. Can't ask for anything better.
Oh yeah, not spending all my money.
Mm-hmm.
Sucks that Kingdom just got in a perfect grade of straight. I mean, not a perfect grade of straight, perfect grade wing, and I'm like, I have literally no money till October. All my money has to be ready for October right now.
Steam Deck.
Yeah, and that's gonna be probably $700 to $800 I gotta have on hand and ready to go.
I mean, the fact that it is a mobile
Yeah, I
computer,
noticed
it's
that.
not a laptop.
Yeah.
What now? What'd you say, Honored?
I was talking to my coworkers about inner tubes to cook.
Ah,
Oh.
I thought you were gonna comment on something because it was just funny. Yeah, if I had $200 lying around, I don't even have that. I don't even have $100, and I am just trying to keep. Let's see, I'm down to 550 right now. I have to pay myself back next week, and then there's another 30 coming out probably Saturday, so I have to pay myself another $30 back to get back into 600, taking birthday money and whatever's left over from Patreon to put in that account to sit there and wait to hope to dear God have $700 or $800 ready to go as soon as that thing. I get the email telling me, "Hey, the thing you've been waiting on for an entire year is ready to go." It's like, ugh. I mean,
Yeah,
I went with the most expensive model, so that's on me.
I'm
Not
having
even-
difficulties deciding on my first Astray kit.
Kai.
Well, I was looking at
Kai
Kai.
or second L.
Nah,
Well,
Kai. Go with the
Kai or
OG.
second L. That's
Go the OG. Go the Kai. He's Grandpa Astray for a reason.
I'm going to. I'm ordering mine from a Deband kit.
Oh,
Oh.
definitely the Kai. Definitely the
Yeah.
Kai.
Because the Kai, they have like a million of them. It seems like.
The Kai has the really, really nice metal build tactical arm, and it's one of the best. Yes, you can't use it other than bow form because, or they might have the sword attachment handle in it. I don't know, but it's better than the freaking perfect grades sword.
I was looking at Mars Jacket Astray. Those shoulders just speak to me.
Okay, so Mars Jacket is not gonna build like a regular. That one's actually a specialty. Actually, all of those are specialty. Never mind. They're all based on metal builds. They build weird. So they are
Yes.
actually a lot different than your standard Bandai kit.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So Mars Jacket is 100.
Making me cry.
um,
The only Astray I don't have.
8826 is 77. Red frame with flight pack is 78.
Nah, fuck the flight pack. It's not that great.
Um,
It's just a base red frame with no fucking weapons.
Blue frame is
Is it really?
63.
You get the sword and board, and the rifle. That's it.
Oh, boo.
Yeah.
Kai is 98 also. So
The
right at
Kai is
100.
so good, especially if you're looking at buying the metal build Kai, or you
And
know,
they are out of
or
powered arms.
I was gonna say, or you could just jump the shark and go powered red.
Well,
Yeah.
see, powered red is out of stock with them right now. I'm pretty sure they're not printing anymore for a while, the way it seems.
Yeah, there was a
So,
big shipment, and now they're pretty
I-
much gone.
But that blue frame, I can tell that it was a metal build originally because it has the metal build stand.
Yeah, they all do. What you're saying, Honored?
all I was gonna say is like don't look at GMC because even their second restock of the powered red got sold
See,
out
and this
in
is-
like a minute.
Yeah.
See, that is exactly what I was telling Ink earlier today. Is that red frame outpaces every other model kit because they sell out so fucking fast that if you even think about buying it, you have already fucked up because it's already gone. You fucked up. You missed out. No red frame for you.
There's got to be no hesitation if you're trying to get one.
Yeah, blue, you can think about it. Gold,
Yeah.
green, you can think about it. But if you're thinking about red, red sells out every time. I've never seen those kits stay on the shelf more than like.
Why do you think I jumped on Honored's offer about 300 USD?
Exactly, because there's
Yeah.
not gonna be many around, and yeah, it's It may not be the best one, but it's still one of the hardest ones to get a hold of.
It is
And-
still a nice too.
Oh, you know what? That being said, I only got it's from the waist down water slide.
Yeah.
Water slide it out. But
Hey.
check it out.
Nice. I gotta redo mine at some point. I wasn't really the best when I did mine.
Yeah.
That was
Actually,
my
speaking,
early years.
I need
I was about
to
to say, speaking of water slide, speaking of water slides, Dob, what the hell happened with that sound? I saw that TikTok.
Zaire decided to try and catch my attention because I ignored his chat in my stream. So he played a random sound clip from my sound alerts, and I didn't realize that the random sound alert has like 6 different sound effects in it. So when it went off at a deafening sound for me. Oh, and yeah, scared the shit right out of me while I was trying to
Dude.
do some water slides last night.
Yeah, dude, I'm like, that was loud just in the video, so I can only imagine what that was for you. That was like, what the
That would have
fuck?
been someone being banned.
Do you understand why I threw my headphones?
Yeah.
I
Well-
threw my
well-
headphones, like I was checking my heart rate and everything, and then my face went from like fear to like instant rage.
Yeah, I would expect so.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, like I mean, which I don't blame you, man. I was like, that was like genuine fear for a second, which I'm like, who the hell wouldn't, man?
Are we talking about the video that you posted where somebody like posted something like jump scare?
Yeah.
Random sound alert caught Dobbs off guard.
Yeah.
Really off guard.
That video, I was like, holy cow, how loud it is! I didn't realize how loud those things
I
were.
have
Like,
monitor earbuds. So all I can say is those particular sound alerts were set at 100% volume.
Oh.
And with monitor
thing.
style earbuds, take your normal sound from your, standard stereo headphones and amplify its quality.
yeah, when I played it,
Dude,
There we go.
when I did it, when I was listening to it, I like jumped in my chair. I was like, oh god.
Yeah, how do you think I feel?
Yeah. Good thing you didn't have an X-Acto knife in there.
No, I had put that down and I had just put the water slide down to get ready to transfer it.
Yeah.
And then my buddy who set it off, he was just like, I was not expecting that.
What's up?
Yeah.
Yes.
no
Oh wait,
side.
finally.
Welcome back. How was your power nap?
It was good. I needed it.
There you go. Okay, so
That
that's
was-
good.
Just like the one night I used the jump scare for the channel points to get your attention.
Yeah, it was exactly like that day.
Yeah, but the freaking the second batch of the powered red on GMC there, I saw the post go up the minute that Yong posted the restock.
Yeah.
It was like 5 o'clock in the morning my time,
Yeah, and it was already
and
gone.
and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna see how fast this one goes out. I kid you not, he posted that. It took me maybe 10 seconds to get over there and look, and it was already gone.
Damn.
And the restock was like 30 kits.
Yep. Welcome to why everyone wanted a band kit. They're actually that fucking good.
Yeah. Which actually on the subject of GMC, about how long does it take for them to like actually get stuff like packed and shipped out? Like a couple days, I'm guessing, weekend.
I don't know at this moment with everything going on.
Okay.
So it's usual for them to, within about 2 to 3 days, for them to process your order and get it boxed up and on its way out. Where it usually gets stuck is either leaving China at the airport, or once it gets into the U.S., getting stuck at customs.
Well, the one I ordered said it was in stock at the LA warehouse. So
How
That
long
should be
ago
3
did
to
you
5
order it?
days ago. That should be only 3 to 5 days then.
okay, well
Yeah.
no, well I literally just ordered it today, but I've never ordered through them before.
And,
So
it
Okay,
made
yeah.
sure to say that it was in LA Warehouse, USA, right?
yes.
Yeah, so that's going to be like 3 to 5 days.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
was just
6
like,
at most,
general
but I
time.
doubt that.
All right, cool. No, I was just expecting like.
And you
general
have to
time.
go to your orders, and it'll be in the description, because they don't send you an email about it shipping.
Oh, okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's an old school way of doing it for GMC.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Gundam Pros started doing that kind of too, where they don't do the automated email anymore.
Huh. I haven't ordered from him in a while.
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of like that though, because then your inbox doesn't get bogged down with stuff.
US Gundam.
You think I check my emails?
I would hope you do.
Which are emails?
I have to check 4 different emails per day just to make sure I stay right. My 2 personals, my business one for the stream, and then my actual work email.
Yeah, fair.
Because they all go off constantly.
Yeah. So usually if GMC stuff is coming from their China location, you can look at least about a month. And
Oh.
if you're one of the unfortunate few, it can take oh boy, it can take about 9 months.
Wow.
Oof.
And out of the 80 kits I've ordered from GMC, only 2 of them have taken 9 months.
Yeah. I mean, that's good still.
Yeah. It was the Debon Blue Frame Astray and the Judge.
Oh.
My second Judge, I should say, is the one that took 9
Oh.
months.
Well, at least it
Damn.
was a second one.
Well, and it wasn't actually GMC's shipping fault for the 9 months. It was LA's fault.
Oh, like
Oh, during
For the judge.
during the strike kind of thing that was going on.
Not the strike, but that they wouldn't let the boats in.
Ah,
Yeah.
It was that big
the
whole thing.
harbor thing.
And as a result, that kit was severely heat damaged.
Oh.
damn.
oh,
I
That's-
still have the pictures from it somewhere. I'd have to go dig those up, but the plastic casing that went around the frame for the Judge looks like the inner frame was vacuum sealed,
oh.
Damn.
and runners and parts were warped, and oh yeah, it was just a bad.
Oh,
They
dude, sucks.
I talked to their customer service rep, and I sent him a picture of every runner on how bad it was, and he emailed me back 3 days later and said, if you're willing to, no, he said, he goes, is it all right if I work with you for the next 2 to 3 weeks to try and find spare parts? I'm like, yeah, sure, but that's like over 50% of the runners I need replaced. He goes, that's fine. Let's try and look for them. And so we spent time looking for it. We spent 3 weeks looking for it, and he goes, all right. He basically told me, he's like, all right, I can't find anyone that has any spare runners. We don't have any spare runners here. The kit's rare. I'll just give you a full refund.
Oh shit! At least that.
And he kept his word. I got it 2 days later, and
No.
then I
I
had
mean,
a
you can't beat that.
yeah. No, you really can't. And then I had a
No.
local dude here. There was a local dude here that wanted a second Judge so he could do another repaint
Right.
or recolor. And he came and took a look at. He came and wanted to see how badly damaged the Judge was. He spent about 15 minutes looking at it, and he goes, "I can fix this in about a week."
Yeah.
And he
Oh.
traded me. He said, "I can fix it in about a week," and so he traded me his old paint booth, what was it? The Badger Patriot airbrush with two different size needles on top of the one that already came with it, and an air hose and a hose.
Nice.
Damn.
So
Yeah, it was a brand new airbrush too. It wasn't a used one.
That's not a cheap airbrush.
No. Trying to blame the truck drivers. Right. Yeah, I just had a friend sitting there for 2 weeks, get a load, right. And hello, Tashi Moonsha. Sorry, these guys like to talk a lot, and I have to mute them whenever I do read chat and respond back, just as a courtesy.
So I just have the feeling if I went to Bandai and said, "Hey, this is what happened," they're gonna be like, "Yeah, tough luck."
Yo, I hate that Mecha Parts guys going like out of business or something.
Yeah. I do. What the hell? That's
Bandai probably shut them down.
No, actually, something else.
It's even worse.
Personal things.
No, that blows.
That sucks
Right,
because that was the only way of getting spare parts for your kits.
Oh, I know.
No, I was about
I've
to
got
say.
them a couple of times.
No, I was about to say I can't see I can't see Bandai being too mad at someone like him. To be honest, that probably saved them a shit ton of grief and PR.
Yeah, but freaking Lego did kind of the same thing. Where they started buying up all the spare stuff.
Oh no, they bought Bricklink and they freaking turned it into hell.
Yeah.
Store will be temporarily offline.
Well, but at least with Mecha Parts, though, it was genuinely like, I mean, they were the runners from the Bandai kits. It's not like they were third-party stuff, so they probably just went,
Right.
you know what, we're getting our money. What do we care?
It just sucks because now we can't refer anyone to that at all. So it's like, oh boy.
Is that?
Mm.
I wonder then. I just saw the post. It shows how much I pay attention to. Wait,
There were some parts I needed to get for King to finish him up, and it's like, yep, now I can't get those. And it's like, great.
I do know there is an exchange price that's still happening. It's not the bad.
Right.
Oh.
Dubsy, thank you for the raid, boyo.
I think I'm just gonna keep all my bits from the kits, and just keep
Anytime,
them. And if someone needs parts, I'll go look through them and see if I have them.
Right.
I need your broken parts.
I'll be back in a minute here, guys.
I-
I get some food.
Honestly, I keep all of my, like, unused parts, polycaps, like, anything like that. I keep them in bags, because you'll never know.
Oh, dude!
Right.
Once I decided to keep.
And everyone coming over from Dobbs stream, I'm working on the Strike Rouge Oratory. The backpack will be going to the Red Frame King. And trying to finish that guy up after getting this one done. Did not know that backpack had fun interface abilities with all the other strike packs, which will be fun to put on. We're going to have that done soon. This one we're going to get finished up as quickly as possible as well, and I also need to get that detailed. Shouldn't take too damn long. Parts are fairly simple. It's a strike kit. It's basically a fairly standard easy kit.
Very, very antisocial people.
Man, I go away for 2 seconds, and that is the first thing I hear out of everyone's face.
I will say.
Where?
I think I'm just thinking out loud. It's a stretch. What if like Dobbs or Vlad's Discord, like there's a tab for like part exchanges?
We already have something like that. There is a buy sell trade on mine.
Mhm.
Okay. Shows how much I actually look at the Discord. I'm like, hey, I can barely use Discord.
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat, homie.
Yeah.
I make bots that help me figure out Discord.
So, no, what state are you in, Ajax?
Michigan.
Michigan. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're still working on figuring out where we're moving down to. So,
Yeah.
seeing how close people are to where I might end up.
I can't recommend coming anywhere near here.
Is it that bad?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of people. Everyone's always trying to get out of this state. Let's just put it that way.
Right. Here's the interesting thing with Alaska. People who are not in Alaska want to come live up here, but the people that are born and raised here want nothing to do with this place and nothing to do with the people that run it.
You know what? I feel like it's the same here.
That's how it is up in Utah as well, trust me.
But the funny thing is when Alaska's moved down to the States, they don't try to bring Alaska's faults with them.
Yeah.
Hold that.
My big man is if I move out of Michigan, I'm gonna get real sick and tired of having to explain what the phrase "ope" means.
Never heard of it.
Exactly. It is the most Michigan and maybe the immediate surrounding area of Canada, maybe. It's just like it's literally just an exclamation. OPE. Just like, oh, sorry. It's involuntary.
Okay.
Yeah, it is literally like an involuntary, like if you're from Michigan, it's an involuntary reaction. Like I cannot explain it.
So there's I know Alaskans don't really have an accent, but they're one of the particular things that a lot of people up here have a tendency to say, especially when we're on the phone and we're saying goodbye to each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually right before I hang up, bye. It's bye. And it's like, we don't have an accent, but that's one of the few things we do have.
Yeah.
Close phrase.
Yeah. It's like we're not even consciously aware that we're doing it either, which is the funny part.
I'm back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's how I feel like it is with all those.
So Megan, before I married Megan, or before I started dating Megan, she had only been up here, what, a year, maybe just a little over, and she hadn't gotten used to that yet. So whenever we'd have phone conversations, she'd always get a little confused because right before I said bye, right before we hung up the phones, I'd always go bye, and it drove her nuts for a while.
Bye.
Because of
That's funny.
That is really funny.
But
now she's just used to it.
The question is, does she do it herself yet or no?
She's done it a couple times, and I made her fully aware of it too.
Yeah.
So, me and my wife, we grew up in like the same town, a little small town.
Mhm.
I'd move away down to the big city to go to college, and then we meet each other in the little town because I was visiting my folks up here for the week or for Christmas. And best part is, she wanted to stand me up on the first date, and my mom wanted me to stand her up.
Yeah. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And I make jokes about it all the time. I'm like, hey, so if you had stand me up, would your life have been better?
I guess. Well, if we're on that story, I got a funny one. So I found out me and my wife grew up. So the streets we both lived on basically ran like the whole length of town, like each way. So like my street, it'd take you about 25 half hour to go from end to end. The street she lived on was about 25 from end to end.
Nice.
So we knew which street we lived on. We knew we grew up in the same town, you know. We knew which street we lived on.
Right.
We found out maybe 2-3 months ago that we literally grew up around the corner from each other.
That's fucking hilarious.
We're
Like-
my wife and I,
That's fucking hilarious.
we were supposed to go to the same high school. I just was snot nosed and said, nah, I'm not going to that high school because it looks like a prison. It's a gray building, like a prison, like concrete gray.
Oh
It's
god.
massive, and you drive up onto it, like it's on like the side of a hill, but like when you're driving, you see it coming up on it. You're just like, I do not want to go to prison. And it's like one of the oldest buildings it's the second oldest school.
That's
Yeah,
fucking hilarious.
Right?
You didn't want to feel like a role playing Shawshank there every day.
Yeah, right. And she's dragged me into the school.
JC DeFrame. Walk every mile up the road.
I walked 15 miles of snow uphill each way.
But yeah, we lived. There was a point in our childhoods where we lived 11 minutes away from each other,
Oh,
Lucky.
and never met each other.
yeah.
So yeah, just goes to show, life is really weird and really crazy and too short to try to figure it out.
Right.
And now we live a minute and a half from the house that I was born in.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
I still find it funny that I'm married to a Texan.
Right. How you found a southerner that far north? I don't know how you did that without them freezing to death.
Wait,
Well, what?
she's from.
That's okay. I found her. I found her before she could freeze.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna say it's the internal hatred of him that keeps her warm. Why did you convince me to get up here, you son of a...
You can't.
Did you?
All right.
Come home after work. Hey, honey, who's the biggest state?
Oh shit.
What was that?
Actually, wait, okay, because I just realized this. I don't actually know. Is Alaska bigger, or is it, right?
Yeah, yes, it is.
Okay.
I think twice the size of Texas. Is that what it
I
was?
doubt that.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite that big.
No, I don't think
Well,
twice.
No.
the
Yes.
problem.
Land-wise, yes. Population-wise, absolutely not.
Happy
Oh,
birthday or happy
wow.
gallbladder.
And are we talking
That
about livable
information.
land, or are we talking about?
Just land in general, not livable. Just land.
And you know I would.
And are we counting the space in between all those islands?
No.
Okay.
Even though supposedly that water is supposed to be Alaska waters, but I'm not going to get into that.
No, I get you. That's why I asked the question, because it's like Alaska's like, yes, it's got these ridiculous sizes,
So,
but it's like if you look at it this way and that way type of thing.
now, people have said if you split Alaska into 3 parts, it's still bigger than Texas. That is bullshit.
Yeah, because then it wouldn't be because it's only
Oh.
200. Texas is 200 600,000 square miles. You're only 600,000 square miles. So if you split it into threes, yes, you would have three sizes of Texas, but how much of that land's actually livable? That's the thing you'd have to also ask.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But land-wise, I think half of Alaska is as big as Texas.
Yeah.
But population-wise, absolutely not.
No. We have more than that. We have more population in one of our small cities compared to Alaska. Let alone freaking Houston or Austin.
So
Yeah.
most of Alaska's population is within like the area I live and then Anchorage. So we're kind of all compacted into the southern central coastline, essentially.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you almost sort of have to be with the conditions being what they are, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. You go further up north, it just gets bad. Which is weird. The heart of Alaska, Fairbanks, has blazing hot summers, but freeze to death winters.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Well, to get the explanation for that, you just gotta look at the way the sun is. In the summer, the sun is closer to the North Pole than it is in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
N-A-G. What the fuck is D?
Where the fuck is fucking?
Right? Because I'm trying to figure it out. What does D look like? That has to be frame part. Fuck. Q. That has to be D. Yes, it is. God damn. It's like 18 different. There's like 3 colored frames, and it's all just gray parts after gray parts after gray parts on this thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's a strike,
I'm
kid. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. I was about to say, Vlad, is that the Bandai Master Grade? Or
Yeah,
is
this
that
is just the Oratory Bandai Strike Rouge.
Ain't no fault in that. That's another one I'm so mad at myself for like having in my hand, and I didn't know stuff got scarce, man. I was young and stupid.
I actually bought this year too. That's what's funny.
Yeah.
I think I even bought it
even
off
bought-
Amazon.
That's where mine came from.
They had it on like I think I bought it like under retail. It wasn't even that expensive.
I bought mine for 70. It was my first MG.
Oh no, I didn't pay that. I did not pay that at all.
Canadian, dude. Canadian.
Yeah.
I paid like 40 for this.
Yeah. So at the time, my dollar was probably that would have been on par.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean I've seen it since, but it's like it was one of those things where actually, you know, this is so dumb as I can remember is I passed up on it because I bought a couple of the Ava frames and I think one of the G frames.
Ah.
Because I was like, oh, these are cool. Now it's like every time I see those three, I'm like, I fucking hate I got you guys.
Well, this is just parts fodder for Red Frame right now, so.
Not fair.
I hate those G-Frame Eva kits or G-Frame Eva figures.
Are they really that
I hate
bad? I've
those.
not built those at all.
They're not
If you get them, do not build them if you want the accessory packs.
Ah.
Because they will break if you try to switch out the accessories. The inner frame is not that strong.
Damn.
Well,
I got Unit 3, and then I got the accessory pack for it. So, I went to go switch out with to give it all the fins on it.
Yeah.
And I broke a forearm and a leg trying to take the parts off and replace them.
Oh, god
with the
damn.
new parts. Yeah.
Yeah, they are really. The G frames are okay, but those Ava frames,
Some G frames are okay.
the ones I've experienced with.
I've never had a single issue with any Gundam G frame I've gotten. They've all been great.
The Wing Zero wasn't my favorite. I think it was a little fiddly.
They did a Wing Zero?
Yep, because it's in a box in my garage, and I say, I hate you!
Really? I haven't seen one.
Yeah, it's a Wing Zero custom.
It was like one of the first ones they did.
Yeah,
Wait,
it was
what
terrible.
about Wing Zero?
Wing Zero custom G-frame. God awful.
It's okay. The G frames are those ones that you can buy. You can either buy a dual pack that comes with the posable frame and the accessories, as well as the main suit, or you can buy them separately from each other.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
They're sometimes not that bad. Just the wing was terrible. I mean, it doesn't even stand up. It's that bad.
Yeah.
And falls apart all day long.
Hey, Driz. Welcome back.
I've got I've got the new, I've got the Suzabi, I've got the Unicorn in destroy mode. What other ones do I have? Shoot, it's been a while. I've got all my mini guys packed away. So I can't remember.
Oh, I get it.
I've got more universal units than I do G-frames.
Yeah.
I like the little guys.
Yeah.
I actually tied in. The only Gundam Universe figure I have was that Target exclusive Strike Rouge. Because for some reason my Target had a clearance at like $5.
That I just can't bring myself to buy those things yet.
They're cool, in my opinion. It's the same plastic as the Infinity figures.
Yeah.
But it's more solid, and they hold their poses really well too.
I'm just not into the old action figure side of those.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that I would have paid full price for any of them, but like I said, $5 Strike Rouge was cool.
That's not too bad, no.
I paid $15 for each of mine from Barnes & Noble.
Damn.
Because I had a discount.
Yeah. Yeah, because don't they normally go for like 22 is what I think I usually see at?
Depending on the location. Depending on the location, anywhere from 20 to 25.
Yeah.
Let's see.
20.
I've got the Wing. I've got the Wing Custom, or Wing Zero Custom EW. Or is it just the Wing EW? I'm not sure which. The feather, the one with feathers.
EW, yeah, whatever.
Okay, but both wings that they've done in the Universe line. I've got the Tallgeese, the Death Scythe, and the EZ8. I need the. If I'm going to buy any more of those to finish my collection, I need the Heavy Arms, the Sandrock, and the Ultron.
Yeah.
Because that's the only three I still need to buy, and I won't be buying any more Universe figs unless they have an Astray, and then I will get that one.
I am actually surprised they don't.
I was just about to say, have they really not done one yet?
No, they haven't.
Huh.
They've done just about everything else.
But they've done a new, and it didn't come with the funnels.
Oof.
I remember seeing that, yeah.
That's BS.
Yeah, that really is, because that's the whole joke of the new.
Yeah. Well, that's the silhouette of it, too. Like, that's...
Yep.
I mean, the entry grade not coming with the fin funnels, yeah, I get it. You're trying to keep it cheap. Fine. Yeah. And the high grade is more, so, yeah.
But the action figure not coming with them? No, that's just wrong.
I still have my old action figure of the new with the heavy weapons system and everything all in a box somewhere in my closet. And all I got-
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, it was definitely, like, I know the new is bigger than the wing units, but it was definitely not to scale. That thing was, like, double the size of the rest of my figures.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one out of all the universe figures I have, the two that disappointed me most was the Tall Geese and the Wing EW. Reason. Yes. So the Wing Custom EW, you have like essentially one primary position that the wings can go in. They have one ball joint, and that's where the wings connect to the backpack arms.
Oh God.
And the guns, you can't pose it to hold them together to do the classic position.
Oh,
that's some bullshit.
You can put the guns together, but the hands are too big to go next to each other, and the arms can't even fold that far inward.
Oh, that's so bullshit.
That's when you just don't even make that figure.
The Tall Geese, super back heavy. And it's not just from the backpack, it's the whole thing wants to automatically lean backwards.
Ah.
Yeah.
Literally.
And it cannot hold the Dober gun very well at all. Like you're stressing the plastic just to get it to have it in a relaxed hold.
Damn.
Oh,
and there's a lack of detail on the Tall Geese too. Like they said forget it. They said forget the detail on it.
Yeah, I remember seeing that in store and being like, what the hell?
They didn't even try.
Well, which to make it even weirder, because it's like, you would think like, okay, we'll take the Tall Geese 1 model, give it a different head, there you go. But given that there's details on the Tall Geese 1 that the Tall Geese 2 doesn't have, means they literally made an entirely new mold for it to make it worse.
Yeah. But the regular wing and the Death Scythe though have some good posability.
That's good.
And I'm rather impressed with the accessories that came with the Death Scythe too. It had everything it needed.
Nice.
The Easy 8 was what you could expect. You've got the shield, good looking shield. You've got the machine gun to go with it. Only thing I would have added to it was the big box backpack, but
that's what I was about to ask.
No, if they were to sell the ground Gundam and it didn't come with a backpack, I would be pissed.
Oh, there would be riots.
Somebody would come drive this ship for me.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Get me a plane ticket. I'll come drive it for you.
Right.
It's automatic. Put your foot to the floor on the right hand side. You're fine.
Yeah, just don't ask me to back anything up. I might hit something.
No. I'll do that tomorrow.
I love backing shit up.
I do not. That usually creates a problem on the pilot.
No.
I will say I have not backed up a big box trailer before, but I have backed up 30 to 40 foot goosenecks and straights. So
yeah, so you know how to back up a 53. It's actually easier.
Yep.
I backed up a U-Haul once.
Right? I have sports cars. I don't have trucks
No.
because I don't need them.
When I worked at the airport, the airport maintenance, there was a high turnover rate for operators. So there was every 2 weeks they would have a test for new operators. So they'd go into the yard and they'd have them just to test to see if they could trust them with a piece of equipment. They had to load up one of our excavators, chain it down. But before that, they had to show that they could demonstrate that they could hook up to a trailer. And then with that trailer, back up to a dock.
Jeez.
Nice.
Wow. So hard.
And wow, so hard. And I went up to one of the foremen one day as he finished the test with one of the new operators. I asked him, both of the shift lead and the foreman, I asked them both, I'm like, hey, you just finished testing him. All my work's done. Do you mind if I do the test myself?
Yeah.
They're like, go for it. So I loaded up the excavator, chained it down and everything, turned it off, and then they wanted to see if I could back up the trailer, and I did it without an issue.
Nice.
Well, that is to say they didn't yell at me at first because they didn't know I missed the part where they don't want me turning my head to look out the back window of the cab.
Yeah.
They wanted me to rely strictly on the mirrors. But I'm like, I'm sitting there going like, look, you've got a day cab and you've got a headache rack that I can look through. I am going to use that back window when I need it.
Yeah.
That's like if I'm blindsiding, I go in the back, I open up my my passenger side bunk window. I'll stare out my back bunk window.
There you go.
When I had to get forklift certified, we had a similar thing where they're like, oh, you shouldn't really like have to look around you that much, and I'm like, they wanted to fail me on that just because I constantly had my head on a swivel, and they're like, dude, you were like the most paranoid person we've ever dealt with. I was like, I worked with this guy named Jerry, but I was like, dude, I work with Jerry. That motherfucker runs around like a crackhead. I'm like, you have to have your head on a swivel if you're out here with him.
Right.
You like have to know. It's like, okay, where's he at? Because if I don't have eyes on him, he's gonna be right behind me in 2 seconds. I'm gonna kill him.
Oh, so you're forklift certified, are you?
Probably not anymore. I don't know how long that stuff lasts.
No, sorry, that's a running joke I've had. That's been through a couple of the jobs I've had.
No,
You're forklift certified. I guess I don't need these.
the scariest thing, I will not name the company because my boss still works there and I do not want to get him in trouble. I don't know if this is what everyone calls it, but we had the machine. We just called it the high-low. It was just a platform that you'd raise up to get big boxes off the top shelves, come back down with them. It was like a scissor lift almost.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Lowe's had a name for that one. I can't remember what it was though.
Yeah,
Like a backwards forklift.
It wasn't a reach truck.
No.
No.
But anyways, the point was we did something in order to get certified in that. That was definitely not OSHA, not OSHA approved at all, and we all would have gotten fired if the actual store manager knew we did this. Because you had to obviously harness yourself, safety harness locked and everything, lock yourself to the cab and everything. And then my manager just looks at me and goes, "Okay, we're all the way up at the top." And he goes, "Okay, now step off." Like, the fuck did you just say? He's like, "Yeah, step off and get yourself back up." I'm like, "You're fucking with me." He's like, "Did I stutter?"
Yeah, no,
Okay.
thank you.
Oh, I did. About
My-
peeing
my gr-
myself, but
My groin is hurting just thinking about this.
oh, dude, it was a motherfucker.
Oh boy.
No, but it was a point though, man. Because like because realistically, by the time anyone could have, because again, this might have been OSHA violation too. We only had one set of backup keys for it, and they were always on the shift manager. But he was, chances are halfway across the store.
Oh shit.
It was like realistically, by the time someone got to him, he got over to you. Blah 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 blah. He's like, you could be there for a couple minutes, or you could pull yourself up in like 30 seconds. Like your
Right.
choice.
Oh, I got one for you. I had a place one time made me put on a harness before I could walk into my dry van.
What?
Yeah, you heard me.
Wow.
Like a safety harness or like something for visibility?
Safety harness.
Dude.
It's because the place is used to loading flatbeds.
Okay. Like I knew that would be the answer, but I like had to question it.
Great, I loved it. I swear.
Okay, now you got. I'm trying to think hard back the names for the equipment we used. Dang it. I'm still stuck on that
Yeah.
because
Everything
let's see,
is-
we had a little blue one that you could push around by hand that had a platform that went up. We called that the Ballymore.
Yeah.
And that was for pulling small product off of higher shelves.
Yeah.
Then we had the
slip sheet forklift.
a what?
Slip sheet forklift.
You can say that I have.
Instead of forks, it's got a flat with a pusher on it.
Oh.
So
I
they
don't-
go
the-
in, they scoop underneath the product, they put it on the floor of the trailer, and push the forks out.
Huh.
Oh. Okay.
And then we've got. Let's see. We've got the other one. I want to say it was the We called it the platform lift or something. But basically the forklift part of it was actually the cab. And the entire cab goes up with a pallet that's attached to the back of you that you could walk on and you could pull the product onto.
That's the one I was talking about. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that one was, we always had to have a harness whenever we were operating that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I don't recommend stepping off that pallet because there's a certain safe zone. There's a certain safe zone on those pallets, and despite how well those machines clamp onto the pallets, if you stand in that one spot, that whole pallet will tip.
Yep. And you are all fucked.
Right.
Yeah. And as safe as they say those harnesses are, I'm not going to test them. And then there was, of course, the four-wheeled forklifts that you sit in that we had over in lumber and millworks.
Yeah.
And then my personal favorite, or as we called it, the Star Wars, was the narrow aisle reach truck, which was a very narrow forklift that you could drive down narrow aisles and pull stuff off of top stock with it.
Ah.
I think. Okay, hold up. Did yours? Because we had a similar thing too. Was yours like you had to stand in it sideways, or could you at least face front?
Yeah, you had to stand in it sideways, and steering it was like a huge turntable with like a one handle.
Yup. We had the same one.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, we called it a Star Wars because apparently some people think that for some people it reminds them of Star Wars vehicles, so they call it the Star Wars.
You have to fight Chewbacca and peanut butter while you were.
Gosh dang it! I knew that was coming too.
No,
That one
I'm
almost
surprised it
sounds
took
like a
that
lift
long.
truck that I was driving in one of my jobs. in a warehouse. It was like a
Yeah.
backwards forklift, but they had stuffed a fucking bed onto it because it was a furniture store warehouse.
Yeah.
And it had a fucking wheel with a handle sticking up, and you had to stand sideways and steer that way.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my favorite. That was my favorite lift at work. I'd always love using that thing.
I mean,
It's
it
like-
was fun when I got used to it.
Oh yeah. Just go down that aisle, make sure it's closed off so customers don't come by, and you just lift your forks up, turn sideways, extend the mast out, and get your product.
Oh, that was sort of the best part is when I worked there when I worked for who I worked for, we did overnight stocking, so there weren't even customers there, so we didn't have to worry about roping anything off.
Yeah, you lucky
Right.
ducks. Just shoot down the aisles without escorts. Oh, that would be so nice.
Well, it's even better too, because like once you kind of got like everyone's patterns, it's like, man, we didn't even have to call out, like you just knew where everyone was.
Yeah. What I think probably the worst part about working in store for Lowe's was that I learned how to drive the forklifts so quickly, and I was so safety conscious that they elected to make me the safety inspector / trainer for the forklifts.
Oh, here's more work.
Yeah, right.
And then on top of that, if they needed pavers out of top stock in lawn and garden, they would call me and only me.
Ooh.
So I had to stop whatever I was doing to go deal with those 2-ton pallets that for some special reason they thought it would be a good idea to put completely in top stock outside. And I don't care how big your forklift is, when you're up that high with a pallet of pavers, the
It is
slightest movement will make you shit your britches.
That is the scariest shit in the world, dude.
Sounds like wind in Wyoming.
Oh boy.
You ever want to watch a semi-driver crap himself? Wind in Wyoming.
Shit.
I've been in the middle of trucks in North Dakota during the winter winds. Those poor truckers are driving on 8 wheels.
I had my entire truck picked up and moved over to the right a foot.
Damn.
Fucking keep driving, ain't a stop sign. Oh my fucking god. Four wheelers.
Nah.
No, that's what we call cars.
I was guessing.
Oh yeah, I don't drive yet, but I'm friends with, and I've been around enough truckers that you can pick up on some of that shit.
Fun ones when you find a skateboard with a Tonka truck on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love seeing that.
The reason they have it is because
oh,
bad
yeah,
luck to
I
haul
know.
an empty trailer.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
I thought it was the funniest thing to see when I was younger, and then when I had finally had a friend of mine out here, explain to me the reason behind it, I'm like, that makes a lot of sense.
It's dumb, but
It's supposed to be a toy for your kid too. That way you can ensure that you get home.
All right,
Yep.
I will talk to y'all later. Have a good night.
All right, later, dude. And H 11. Yo.
Yeah, or freaking yeah, when I was down working in North Dakota, freaking I really wanted to be a wrecker driver because I knew I could make bank
Especially in winter.
What's that? Yeah, especially in winter.
Especially in winter.
Nope.
Yep.
Work the on-call shift during a winter, you'll be fine.
Oh yeah. Then you can charge that first on site on top of the typical towing fee.
And
Plus,
now
I
it's
just like
called, now it's called. Let's see how much money of my, or how much of my boss's money I get to spend.
All of it.
and I like the look of the freaking 4 to 6 axle wreckers too.
The rotators.
Yeah, those big bad boys.
I don't want to see a
These-
tow truck for another 2 months, man.
Oh, no,
Diesel's
this isn't it.
$539.9.
Oh
Yeah.
no, those aren't. I'll just say this: those things aren't tow trucks.
Oh,
No, I know what
those
you
are
mean, like,
wreckers.
but
Those are a tow truck driver's wet dream, is what those things are.
Until they blow a hydraulic line.
Okay, yeah.
The one that got me out in Arkansas had a leaking pack nut. And it was literally race to see if he can get me out or if his pack nut blew all the way. Because to get to the ram for the arm that he's using, you literally have to separate the frame. So the cab comes off and the frame gets split in half.
Oof.
Hey, they build these trucks around all their shit.
Yeah, they gotta get as much in there as possible.
Plus, there's so much room in the frame. We're still running C channel on semis.
I
Oh,
want
cool.
a
We're over
Kenworth.
$150 already.
oh,
I want a
jeez.
I want a Kenworth so bad. Trucks are beautiful.
Have you seen the new ones?
No, I don't think I have.
1 second. I'll just send you a picture. I think there's one at the truck stop.
I thought Max looked cool until I saw the ones that the airport had, and I'm like, oh, you don't look like you used to.
Dude. Max looked ancient in comparison to today.
Yeah, but then I see the Kenworths driving by almost every other day, and I'm like,
Which model Kenworth?
longer nose.
W900.
Yeah. It's not the short nose, it's a longer one.
It's the W900. This is the new 680.
Come on, notifications, stop blocking my. Yes, I know Vlad is live. Thank you for telling me how much later.
Don't you
Alright,
just
these
love it?
notifications. These notifications. Damn it.
Just wait, you'll be fine.
Just stop. Fuck you, Discord.
Did you know he's live? Did you know this guy's live? Have you seen this new picture I posted today? Hello.
Because he hasn't opened Discord in a while.
Oh, trust me, mine goes off constantly.
Ooh, that is pretty.
Yeah, it's aggressive as shit, ain't it?
Yeah.
Now picture that in matte black.
Yes, please.
I know a company that has one. It's Factory Matte Black.
I mean, I like that blue, but black or red would look good too.
How about a maroon?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Make sure I get this right.
I drive a maroon Kenworth 680. Mine doesn't look like that. Mine's the older style.
Yeah, but that maroon though.
Hey, Honor, do you need a tissue? Because it sounds
Maybe
like you
no.
need one.
Thought you were gonna ask me if I needed a sock.
No socks.
That color maroon.
The way he sounds, he
that's
might
still-
also need some privacy. We may all need to leave.
Yeah, I know. Give the man the room.
It's also got a heavy pack metallic in it too.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's a good maroon. I like that.
All right, I'm gonna dip over. Ink's over in my VC. I'm gonna go dip over to there, guys.
All right.
All right, everyone. We're gonna go jump over here because we're actually gonna be doing something else over here. All right.
How we doing, bro?
Yo.
Sorry that took me so long, by the way.
No, you're good.
Things have been resolved.
Oh, you're not so paranoid anymore.
I'll tell you after to avoid putting that everywhere. Hello,
Alright.
Driz.
So how do we want to do this, Ink?
I'm thinking we cyberbully this. No, I'm kidding.
How about you don't even say that word, or I will freaking slap, because that'll get me freaking banned almost instantly from just saying it.
I know.
Peer
But,
pressure, peer pressure.
Peer pressure, yeah, right. No. What I'm thinking is we can do it where we're just both watching it and we just talk over commentary from it, I guess.
Yeah, that's fun.
No, you can show it just fine. Just delete your VOD.
I mean, to
Nah.
be fair, the VODs don't do much anyways. He does have a point.
AKA, if one of you watches it, I could actually watch it. Is what I'm saying.
Also, the other thing is as well, Vlad, we can literally just unpublish the VOD, edit out the section with the reaction, and put the VOD back up.
There you go.
It's literally just me download the file, you slide over to me, I open it up in Premiere, and just cut off the end and give it back to you. Like, that's like 5 minutes of work at the most.
Right. Oh,
like a
man.
2-hour download.
Yeah, but to be
Right.
fair, if I'm doing literally jack shit, it shouldn't be a big deal.
I mean, it took me like an hour and a half to download 1 gig.
Oh god, bro, do you
Jesus,
remember the
I would
fucking-
die. I would
do you
die.
remember the fucking Genshin download, Driz?
Don't even.
Where it was like, it's gonna be 4 hours. We were like, oh, okay, that's not too bad. Then 2 minutes later, it's like, it's gonna be 10 hours, and then it went back to 4 hours again.
Don't
I
even
would
with
die.
Me, my wife was watching TikTok.
Is that what was causing the lag? Do you think?
It can
Yes,
do
'cause
it,
I have
trust
it
me.
s-
Bro.
No, because I have it set to give phones network priority.
I'll get activity in here though and queue up the videos, and then when you're ready, we can watch it.
Yeah, sure. We can move to the other. Let's move down to the other server then. Go to the actual watch party room. We can do it from there.
Yes, we can do. Or alternatively, if you want a VC that won't have like people join and say stuff without thinking, we can use my server if you want to. Because I have activity on there.
You have the do you have the movie night bot already there?
No, but I have activity, so it's all on YouTube anyway. So we can
Oh,
just
yeah,
queue
yeah,
it up
yeah.
and then just join and watch, basically.
Okay, I can't watch it.
Oh shit.
Activity doesn't work on mobile.
Shit.
If one of you,
I could
if Vladdy
screen
Cakes
share
does his, if Vlad does his normal screen share like he normally does with the stream, I can watch it that way.
Oh yeah, that works then. Should we do it that way, Vlad?
Whew.
So we'll swing over to. We can do admin in my server, I think, or I can make a VC and give it access to literally just the 3 of us.
Well, I don't anyone's gonna come over here right now, so we can just stay here right now. Let's see what I can
I'll
do.
get activity in them.
Yeah, let me see.
Because then you can pop that on your stream and then.
No, all I
just
have to
come
do is just do a
watch.
window capture. That's all I do. So it's not even that hard. All right.
Alright. I'm gonna get the
know,
videos queued up.
Everything has to be harder because I have mobile.
Nah,
Right.
it's not a big deal, dude. We want to make sure you're included because we know how much you hate him as well.
No, it's not more about hate.
What's
It's
going
just
on?
the seething disgust for his
The
way
way
of
he calls
talking.
third
Yes.
parties, yeah. The fact that he calls third parties bootlegs.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do the
What's
hunting
annoying
falcon. Yeah, that's right.
is the hunt and kill, right? Do you know what's funny? The title originally said third party, and then he changed it to bootleg.
It's okay. Somebody has changed their image to a Jaden animation image.
We're not gonna acknowledge that. I looked at it earlier and I cringed physically.
Right.
Here's my thing. Why the fuck are you taking Jaden animation shit?
I know.
It's
Oh, by
called
the way,
She Will Slap You So Damn Hard It's Not Even Funny.
Really awesome thing. She used the model Driz.
Yeah?
Yeah, she used it on today's stream. That's
yeah.
really cool.
Nice.
I'll have to go watch the VOD.
Okay, so
I didn't even get the notification.
take that down.
Oh. Remember, when you close screen shares while he's watching, if you don't tell him, it can mess up his microphone.
Well, I have to change things because I have to change things. Hey, I have to change things because I have to move things.
Mom and Dad, please stop fighting.
Well, you guys want this to work or not? I have to go to different screens.
Honey, calm down.
Let's see. So then I have to go to Wilson. No, because that doesn't do it.
The next Master Grade Third card, that's the one with the crying dude on the cover, right? Yeah, I believe it's this video. We're about to find out.
My question is, that would make Vlad your stream mom, wouldn't it?
Oh God.
We're not gonna cross that.
No, we are not.
No way, Jack.
I'm sorry. You presented the opportunity, and I
Okay.
had to take.
Fair enough.
And
Apex,
then
disclaimer for just for a heads up.
transform.
We're gonna be doing live commentary on Mecha Gaikotsu and his questionable choices. So.
Oh no.
Oh,
So yeah, if you guys.
that's fair use. The one that you were talking about earlier today, that's the one that I had the problem with.
Right. All right. Okay.
What? So where does it make it not fair use all of a sudden?
Market usurpation.
Oh yeah, no, we're just making commentary over like how his review style is. We're not really doing shit to do anything to it.
That's fine. Make sure you pause every now and then. But it was the previous
Oh, yeah.
stuff that I was talking about. You delete your VOD if you do that.
No. This is just us being funny and watching his shit.
All right. So quick disclaimer, since on the join mid disclaimer.
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing live commentary on Mecha Gaikotsu and his very questionable choices, with wording and other things related to Gunpla and third-party model kits. If you have something that is, let's just say, not normally okay for stream, mute, shout it out loud, and then unmute, because saying it while Vlad's live could result in a ban from Mr. Bezos because he is a unforgiving man. And, yeah, that is.
You will also be server muted and you will also be put on temporary ban.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Stop your rolls.
Because we are gambling here with what we're about to do.
Yep.
Make sure you
still we're doing it.
pause. Make sure you pause quite frequently. We're gonna need it.
Yeah.
Will do.
Oh,
Also, I've
dang
gone
it.
past his sponsored segment at the beginning to avoid having his marketing in the
Oh,
stream.
we will. Okay, so I'm still trying to set
we
up.
wanted the hunt and kill, didn't we?
Oh
Yep.
man, still not available on mobile. What the fuck?
Okay.
We already fixed it.
Yep, wrong thing.
Whoa.
Okay, so we've got.
No, it.
Oh, do we want his top 5 favorite and least favorite master grade?
Oh,
cards from a while
goody.
ago? Vlad.
Give me a minute. I'm trying to fix this because sometimes it does this.